We're excited this morning to be here at Chelsea talking with our head coach, Dustin Goodwin, of our own Chelsea Hornets. Coach Goodwin, we appreciate you being here with us this morning.
Thank you for having us.
Football season, of course, has already started, but you guys have been going through your conditioning and everything since early in the summer. Tell me how that has been going.
Well, it's been going well. You know, in June we pretty much limit ourselves to strength conditioning type stuff because a lot of our guys play other sports and may not get to lift during the off season. We have very little 7-on-7 stuff going on then, but we really transition into that and practicing more full time in July. Our kids have handled spring and summer really well. I think our attendance was up. They worked really hard. We've gotten stronger, so that's very important for us as opposed to, you know, improving that over the course of the last year, and we're really excited to get the season started.
You're entering your second season here with Chelsea, and how difficult, or was there any challenges as far as any of the coaching staff, any of the players buying into what you were selling?
I don't think so. You know, I think everybody's done exactly what we've asked them to do for the most part. You know, each team, each season brings its own unique set of challenges. I know we'll run into things here and there, but, you know, we'll adapt and adjust and overcome. And I don't have any doubt our kids will work hard throughout the course of the season, as well as our coaching staff.
For the folks that may not be familiar with you or your style of coaching, what can they expect when they see the product out on the field that they know, hey, this is something completely different than what we've seen in the past? What is your product?
Well, you know, we want to be very multiple in what we do. You know, we want our kids to understand what's going on, and that's a process. Putting in any new system takes time. I think we're farther along now than we were this time last year. We're really excited about the progress we've made and the retention we've gotten from our kids. So hopefully we'll just continue to grow and continue to get better on a day-to-day basis.
So what are the expectations other than the obvious? What would you like to see come out of this season or even the first few games of the season?
Well, assignment-wise, you would like to be as clean as possible. Early in the season, of course, the kicking game is extremely important, so we want to be ahead of the game there best we can. We want to get after people, you know, and play hard-nosed football. And we know our kids are going to play hard and they're going to get after it on Friday nights. And you know, ultimately, obviously, we want to win the game, but more so than anything, we want to make sure we're doing everything we can at 100% retention and carrying out our assignments and giving ourselves the best chance to win, regardless of the outcome of the football game.
How important is trying to get the youth program to maybe mimic or follow what you're trying to do with the varsity?
Well, you know, more so than anything, we want kids out having a good time when they're in the youth programs. I think our youth organizations do a great job. The CYC is outstanding. Me having 4 young kids in CYC, we're actually 3 in, one's too young to do it at the moment, but will be. I mean, we go from football season to basketball in the winter and baseball in the spring, so we're able to create those relationships with those families and get to know some of these younger kids, and we really enjoy it. You know, we've invested and thrown ourselves, you know, all the way into this community and have really enjoyed the results and getting to know these people in Chelsea, Alabama. It's a great place to be.
Last year being your first season, was there anything that might have caught you off guard as far as the players go, or as far as you walking into something that you wasn't expecting, or was it pretty much a smooth transition from where you came from?
Well, I think it was a smooth transition. You know, obviously the outcome of some of our games in the season at 2-8 was not something we were, you know, excited about or really looking, you know, planning to have. But at the same time, we were pleasantly surprised at the way our kids performed on Friday nights, the way they continued to battle throughout the course of the season and improve. And because of that, that's one reason we were able to win 2 of our last 3 games and sort of gave us some momentum and something to look forward to going into the off season.
How many seniors do you have on this team?
This team, we have 27, I believe. Last year, like you said, we lost 35. We're bringing 4 back on defense and 3 back on offense, or 5 back on offense. But at the same time, we've got some guys that have had some quality reps last year. So fortunate to have some experience returning, whether they're starters or not. So looking for those guys to step up and actually perform at a high level, and hopefully we'll get that.
Any particular key players that we need to watch for this season?
Well, you know, like you said, we talk about that experience coming back. So the guys that have been battle tested are the guys we're really going to count on and rely on to carry us. Some of those guys, you know, may include Ty Adema up front. We have Baker Hicks as a returning player up front. Running backs, Collier Blair, he's back. We've got some receivers, Michael Gibbs and Gabe Ruffin, that got some playing time last year. We're looking forward to having back. And in our linebacking core, Colby Clements and Cole Berryman, and there are more. Look at Darius Gary in the secondary. Chandler Pruitt in the secondary played for us pretty significantly last year, and they all did a good job. So we're excited to have those guys back, and we're absolutely depending on them to carry our football team.
Well, we certainly appreciate your time, and if we definitely want the support of the community. We always have the support of the community coming out. So come out and support your local Hornets, and as always, it's a great day to be a Hornet.